The Book of Giants. In ancient days, long before the flood, there were beings called the Watchers, angels who descended from the heavenly realm to the realm of men. These Watchers choose to take mortal women as their wives. And from these unions came a race of powerful and enormous beings called the Nephilim, also known as the Giants. The giants grew mighty on the earth, and their deeds became known to all. They dominated cities, waged battles, and brought terror to the inhabitants of the realm. The giants were led by their chiefs named Ohya and Mahway, among others who held great power, but also were known for their violence and corruption. One day, Ohya and Mahway began to experience disturbing dreams, visions that filled them with dread. In their sleep, they saw great signs of coming destruction, signs they could not fully withstand. But what they saw left them anxious, and they knew that something dark was coming for them and their kind. In one vision, Mahway saw a massive tree that was being uprooted from the ground, its roots ripped from the earth, and its branches broken. The tree was then thrown down, and all its parts scattered. As Mahway shared his dream, the giants interpreted this as a sign that their strength, rooted deep in the earth, was at risk of being completely destroyed. Giant high snow, it never grace. Ohya also had a troubling dream. He saw the earth filled with water, drowning everything in its path, washing away cities and creatures alike. This vision shook him to his core, for he saw that the flood would not spare even the giant. All would be swept away in its raging currents. The giants decided to seek answers. They sent Mahway on a journey to find Enoch, the wise scribe who was righteous before the Most High. Enoch, they believed, would be able to interpret these dreams and reveal what fate await them. Mahway found Enoch, who told him the truth. The giants and the Watchers had sinned greatly. They had corrupted the realm, taught forbidden knowledge, and brought suffering upon creation. For these sins, the Most High had decreed a great judgment. He would send a flood to cleanse the realm and purge it of the giants' wickedness. Enoch's message was clear. The giants' doom was sealed, and nothing to prevent the judgment to come. Hearing this, Mahway returned and reported Enoch's words to his brothers. The giants' hearts sank, for they understood that the visions and dreams were not merely warnings, but glimpses of their inevitable destruction. In desperation, the giants attempted to make a plea to the heavens. They raised their voices to the Most High, begging for mercy and forgiveness. But their pleas went unanswered, and silence was the only response from the heavens. Their deeds were too great to pardon, and the decree was final. Their deeds were too great to pardon. The decree was final. As time passed, the giants watched as the signs of coming destruction grew more evident. They held councils, debating how to survive. But deep down, they knew that no fortress or mountain could protect them from the flood that was approaching. Their pride and might, which had once made them feared, now left them feeling helpless in the face of the judgment that awaited them. And so, the day finally came. The heavens opened and waters poured forth upon the earth, covering all in their path. The giants, along with the corrupted world they had created, were swallowed by the flood. Their power and might were undone, and the realm was cleansed, leaving behind only tales of their rise and fall. Thus ended the days of the giants, and peace returned to the realm, restored by the judgment of the Most High. The Book of Giants of the Most High. The Book of Giants of the Most High. The Book of Giants